Hello everyone, and welcome back to another weekly phone farming wrap-up. This week's been a pretty good week. As you can see, just about everything is running UApps. If I shoot over here on the side, the only iOS app that I have running on the my only Apple device, there's one of my cats down there, for those of you that like to see my cats. I am running Perk TV on that one. The tablet, as always, is running CashMagnet. And then here on this LG, as I haven't got my full board, I have to order some more cables and stuff and the charging system for it. So it will be a little bit, but I'm running AppLike Apps on this one. AppLike Apps have really done well this week. Let's jump right in, and then I'll talk about what that stuff is up there, and what I've been doing is, you know, on the side as well. Had a Play Buddy cash out of $10 on Monday. Tuesday, my Ulotto $12 came in. Then I had a Money Roar and Coin Pop cash outs that came in for $5 a piece. It looks like we have nothing on the 18th, but then we get over to the 19th and we have an App Like for $5 and an App Flame for $5. As you can see, that is 5 App Like apps that paid out. And I believe, is that all of them? Everything but a Fit Play cash out, but I did have one of them fairly recently. So I am still waiting on the CashMagnet payout. That's, you know, their app, they redid their app. The app looks good, but maybe they're still having some payment problems. I was hoping to definitely see there. I'm waiting for $10 from them. You know, we'll see. UTV has really worked well as I made a little list here so I could talk about it. On the Go TV, the two new ones, they were paying better initially in the beginning of the week. As the week went on, they're still playing the same ads, but UTV has definitely caught up as far as the amount, how many cents per ad you're watching. I was seeing about 3 times the earnings with the on the Go TV, but that is definitely slowed down. It's still earning about a penny per ad itself, but the UTV is right up there at about the same price point now per ad watched. And as you can see on here, you'll just see, sorry about the reflections off of some of the stuff here, but you'll see it is all political ads. I really hope that they're going to have more ads that come in after this election is done, because as you can see, it's nothing but political ads. They're what's making all the money now. So I got 2 phones running on the Go TV. They say it is a 5-phone limit. I don't know exactly how true that is, because they've said phone limits before and it will pop up, but other times there's been reports of people running well more than 5 phones. So I've kind of just stayed with a couple phones to test it out. I look and see a number of times a day how the earnings are, and I'll move the devices if I'm around to be able to take advantage of who is producing the most money and where I see the volume of the ads running. But right now they're all the same ads running, so, and all the prices are about the same. I talked about on the AppLike. AppLike has had a number of apps for me to download. So I've been running them each for 24 hours, some a little over 24 hours. So I'm taking advantage. When they have stuff available, I try and run that as much as possible. CashMagnet, still earning good. It's in the middle of running. I think I'm up to about $4 this week there. So not bad. Not ready for a cash out yet. But and then obviously the Apple device is running Perk on it right now, which is, so far, it's the only one I have Perk right now. I will be switching over at the beginning of next week. So hopefully, as long as the UTV, if the UTV comes down a little bit, as far as the earnings, I will switch over the Perk. Now, you can see, that's what I've been doing the rest of the week. Starfruit, if you haven't seen it before, it's like a citrusy apple in taste. It does grow in rather warm climate, tropical. I'm like right on the northern edge, and I live in Central Florida. So, but my tree out has been making, has dropped tons of starfruits are available. So I've been making starfruit jam, And you can see they're 4-ounce containers, and I've made 24 of those, plus a number of 12-ounce containers of starfruit jam, and I still have a ton of starfruits on my tree. Hey, if you can do other stuff, they make, like I said, this is going to be Christmas gifts, and because it'll last a long time once you get it in jars and stuff. But save money how you can. If you got something in your area that grows well and you want to do something, saving money is the same thing as making money. If you can save money, do Christmas gifts, they're handmade, people love them. I do that. I do candles. I've done for a few years now, and I find that people like stuff like this, especially family members and stuff, because it shows that you took the time and effort to do it yourself. So save your money, save your gift cards. Remember, Cyber Monday is coming up. There's going to be deals. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, basically that whole week. Save them gift cards. I'm stocking up on all Amazon. If you can see, that was $42 Amazon gift cards right in the account. So that's the whole deal with the week, is get the Amazon gift cards. That's what I'm doing. I'm saving them up. I'm stockpiling them for when I get those Amazon deals, and I can order everything that I need for Christmas for my son, for my wife, and probably something for myself. For those of you that wanted to see my cats, here's Lila. I don't think she's been on a YouTube video. Normally it's my other one, Sally, over here by the window. She's there's a frog outside that she's very intent on getting. So for those of you that wanted to see my kitties, they always want to be. I have one more. He's sleeping somewhere, but as you can see, they like to be in YouTube videos as well, and everybody loves cats in YouTube. I mean, come on, let's be honest. YouTube videos without cats? Come on. Other apps. I had to make a list. See? Try and stay as organized as possible here. Very professional. Nice sticky note. On other apps that I've been using. Surveys on the go. I got it on my primary phone itself. I haven't been qualified for many surveys, but it's been 50, 60 cents. It does take a while to cash out on that if you get some good surveys, but I'm working on that. The other one is Pay Your Selfie. I did some videos a while back on it. You're probably only going to make about 40 bucks a year on it if you keep up and are able to do a lot of the surveys. I'm about ready. I think I have like 75 more cents I need to make before I get a $20 PayPal cash out. They only cash out at the $20 mark, and it is only to PayPal. So I did a video back on that. So definitely, if you're interested in taking some selfies and answering a few little questions, you can make some money that way. The only other one I have to talk about, Receipt Hog. I've been using that as well as Ibotta to try and save some money on things that I buy. Yeah, you could see we want to go outside. We're standing outside watching. But I've been trying to save as much money as possible. Get that extra money where you can get it. It's really what it's all about. Like I said, saving money is the same thing as making money. If it's something you're buying anyway, you might as well save as much as you can on it. I may see about getting my wife on the channel. She does a lot of couponing, and I mean a lot of couponing, to where we get all our cat food for next to nothing, laundry detergents for next to nothing. I may see if she wants to do a thing on the channel to talk about couponing, because I was a skeptic. I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, no, you got to be kidding me. You want me to go in and buy stuff with coupons? Come on. Until I literally had an $85 bill that they gave me back $3. It blew my mind, but the fact of the matter is if you do it right, you can actually make money and get a whole stockpile of products. Maybe one of these days I will shoot a video of the office closet where you can see, I think we have 100 and some odd bags of cat food back there that we got for literally pennies on the dollar. So you can't go wrong with it. Laundry detergent's another one. Body washes, razors. As a matter of fact, a lot of times we get razors for free, if not make money back on them. So I may get her on there to talk about that if that's something you guys would like to hear about. I don't know if she'll want to do a video or not. She's not a big fan of she's a big fan of using YouTube, but not a big fan of making videos on it. I don't think she's ever been on one of my videos. So I enjoy it. She does not. So, but if it's something everybody wants to talk about, maybe I'll do like an interview thing with her where she doesn't have to do too much. But there you have it. That's what my week's been right there. Lots of making of starfruit jelly itself. The phones have been working passively. Not really working on many active. $42 hit the account this week. Really good. One of my better weeks. And I do have to also say thank you to everybody that's using my referrals for the AppLike. I know there's been a number of concerns about AppLike, and you have the suspicious activity. You all hit my videos asking me, hey, what is it? What can I? They won't tell anybody what the suspicious activity is that you're doing. The best thing I can tell you is read that terms of service, because that's going to be your best hit. I did it in one of my videos where I went through and I tried to figure out what it was. And the biggest thing is, I think it has to do with, number one, is if you have a IP that changes often. And, that is a security thing that a lot of providers will do, is you can have that IP that rotates through random numbers and changes it often. That may cause a problem. The other thing is running a VPN on your phone. A number of your phones come automatically set up to run a VPN. I didn't know it until I actually went and looked on my phone when I did a master reset on my wife's old phone up here. And this one was actually running a VPN without me even knowing it. It came with part of the LG software that was on it. So make sure that you turn that off, because if I would have been running any of the AppLike stuff on that app, it would have probably set that suspicious activity. Now, that is one thing. If you're running a VPN on any of your stuff, you may find problems with a number of these apps. And it doesn't specifically tell you in the terms of service, but trust me, that is one of the number one reasons that you have problems. The other thing is, I know there's always people trying to get the most out of these apps and try to do a lot of the automation by a number of things. I'm not going to talk about it here on the channel, because I think you should use the app the way it's intended to be used. There are enough ways to work around some things that you can still make good money. And not to say anything about the people that want to go through and try and automate these. I understand. I know why you want to do it. The fact of the matter is, though, is if you get caught, you can't say anything about it, because you were doing something that was against the terms of service. Hey, if you can make some money doing it, it's fine, but ultimately it's one of them subjects that I don't want to talk about, because I feel that it will absolutely hurt phone farmers in general, because too many people do it. You have the problem with all these payouts. They don't want to pay out. Now apps are shutting down and stuff like that. Just try and find the best apps that work for you, and don't try and cheat around it. Or at least if you do, don't complain if you get caught, because it happens. We all try it, and hey, it's the same thing with running multiple. They're saying for the on-the-go TV, 5 phones. Hey, if I wanted to run all 10 phones and I get banned doing it, well, I knew better. But you got to try it out. That's how we find new things, is by trying out new things. So there you have it. That is this week's wrap up in phone farming. On-the-go TV has been the new app this week, and it really has been a pretty good app. It's been very passive. I haven't had to. It's still running days at a time, and I actually turn it off to reset the phones once a day. But to be perfectly honest with you, so is UTV. And they're the two U apps that I really use. The U Watch does not work for me passively. It pops up with the "Are you still watching?" As far as the computer is actually holding the board up, because I'm actually moving the boards from that mobile stand that I had made before, and I'm actually going to be mounting them on the wall in the office once my wife has some stuff set up in the office. That's her project she's doing that should be moved out in December, and I will have some room. I've talked her into freeing up some space in her office so that I can put a desk and a computer in there. So the phones will be moving in the office with me, and hopefully here around the first of the year, you'll start to see a new environment for my videos. I won't be sitting here on the couch with my phones propped up against the computer. It'll be a little more of a organized situation. But I am going to be doing a review on a couple of websites coming up here in the next few weeks. I will also be doing some product reviews on my 10-port charging system, as well as some timers and stuff like that. Just little things that you want to use when you're doing a phone farm for yourself. What I've found really is I'm running 14 devices, and everything's running really well. Plus I have my own phone itself, which I do more active apps on that. That is the a lot of the survey apps I'm doing, as well as the 2 computers I have not been running, because even now they're just not paying. They're not paying for themselves. They're not doing the job that I think they should be and that they were before. So really it is down to the phone farming itself, and it's running really good. A lot of people, hey, don't let it sway you. People think you're crazy when you have a bunch of cell phones sitting around, or you go around and you ask them, hey, can I get some of your old, if you have any old cell phones, I give you a couple bucks for them, you know, you're not using them. People are like, what are you doing with that? You try and explain to them. The best way to explain it to them, there it is, right there. Show them that Amazon money that you made. Because I tell you what, you tell people that 10 phones will make you $42 in a week, they become believers really quick. I talked about that in eCash Society's Monster Live chat that he had yesterday. You know, people think you're absolutely crazy till they see that account and how much money you can actually bring in. And it's for real. So get out there, get some extra phones. I probably will be ordering some phones here coming up. But my, you know, that air conditioner breaking, that was $400 that you know, I didn't intend to spend. So that kind of cuts back. These phones really need to get working, need to make that up by the end of the year. So I thank you all for watching. If you like what I do here on the channel, please feel free to subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. That's okay too. If you have any constructive criticism, would love to hear it. I'm doing the best I can. I use a cell phone to make all my videos. I do have some screen capture stuff. I may be doing some live streams from my computer as well, but I don't have all that fancy camera equipment. To be honest with you, you don't need it. To do stuff like this when you're dealing with phones all the time, use a phone. There's plenty of phones out there that can make videos just as good as a regular dedicated camera that you'll spend hundreds of dollars more for. So, that's enough rant at the end of that one. I thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day.